Hey, thank you for sharing your tips and your thoughts on how to set up the front derailleur from the other video. I really spent a few nights tinkling around, changing a few things, and now I get it to a stage that I feel that it should work. Now let me take you through to the bike and then to show you the few things that I found with the system, and then hopefully other can sort of save their times on this. Alright, let's get rolling. Alright, so let's start again here. Now we see that the chain is on the big ring. Let me just tape it and shift it to the smaller one, and then give it a little bit of a motion, pedal motion. Now in the small cassette, I'm probably on the 17-18 right now. So I'm just move it up a little bit, give it a little bit of a hoy, and then it come up quite alright. So let me do it again and see if there's any issue. So now again, move it back up, push it a little bit. Hey, it's kind of working. Not the smoothest, but I feel that it might be a workable solution, but it's really still subjected to actual riding and put it on the road and see how it turns out. So let me sort of move the camera a little bit to the other side, just to the back, just going through a few things that I have adjust or learn how to adjust it properly. So the first things, as one of the viewer commented on my previous video, is about how parallel the front derailleur to the chainring altogether. So upon a closer inspection, I figure out the old setup would be about 2 millimeters sort of this way, sort of tilt outside. So as I turn the crank, it's kind of the crank is heating it a little bit. So so I adjust it, push it back a little bit, really fine adjustment. While I adjusting the position of the front derailleur, I also sort of look at the gap between the front derailleur and the bigger teeth, right? Now, as I do the research, a lot of research suggests that you might need 2 to 3 millimeters. And then I actually have a piece of paper come from the sensor. I think it's come with the group set. It's indicated this is 1 to 3. Should be set up between 1 millimeter to 3 millimeter gap in between the chain ring and the front derailleur. So what I did end up is I ended up go with a tighter. So if I move it here, so it's a little bit right now. It's about 1 millimeter in between differences in here. Okay, then that's the next thing that I'm moving to talk about is the cable tensions. So because how I found it is in the handlebar, you can actually take a few times. So most of the time when I finish the shifting, you actually have one more position to go to relax the cable a little bit further. So I found it's easier to set it up if I just make sure the handlebar is in the most relaxed position. You can see the cable, not too sure you can see the cable there, got a little bit slack, not too much tension, so kind of neutral position, and then pull the cable over, tighten it up. That gave me a good baseline. However, as I set the lower limitation screw in there, is actually start sort of rotating the front derailleur a little bit, or kind of sort of tilt it outside if you keep adjusting it, because I don't want this one to be too loose, and then you it's often easy to drop a train when you shift from the bigger train ring to the smaller one. Excuse me. And so what I found out is as you adjust the lower limiting screw up the top, the cable become a little bit more relaxed, so become a little bit slacker. So once I finish off the lower limiting screw, I need to redo the cable in here just to make sure we got the right cable tension. Now unfortunately this frame does not have an easy way to install a barrel adjuster. I don't see how it might work in this frame. Maybe other people can sort of share some brighter idea. So every time you do the adjustment, you're gonna make sure you undo the bulk and then redo the tension in here, and then that should work most of the time. And then lastly, I went back to adjust the top limiting screw to make sure the top one is also set up properly as well. Then after that, I am in a position to be able to give it a test. All right, that's what I learned so far. So enjoy your riding and thanks for watching.